So Dan, this is your feedback for 3C Part 2, camera movements and angles. So I can see here you've been specific with your examples, you're putting time references and referring to the student work that we looked at. You are telling me about how it's done. The concern I have at the moment is there's no reading of why it's done, which you would need here for the merit. Explain the purpose of movement with examples. So there needs to be some sort of discussion of how it relates to the song at that point, or it needs to be some sort of discussion of what it's trying to suggest. So we're looking really at the kind of pass level for that particular one. If we go through this one, they make the music video. Be careful of your wording there. That says genetic. I think the word you're looking for is generic. And again, you would need to explain why it would be generic. What genre are you talking about? What do you mean by generic? Or unpredictable to watch. A good example of this tracking away is here. Yeah, again, you're saying the artist is coming towards the camera. It allows the subject to have the freedom rather than being cramped. Yeah, there is some discussion of purpose. I mean, I think one of the key things you want to think about is the fact that it shows that the artist is powerful and dominant and walking towards the camera so as to move the audience away. You've talked here about how you do the dolly. Again, you've got an example of it here. Makes them look bigger in the shot. Yeah, it does. I mean, I think it's also about thinking about how it relates to the music as well for the higher merit. So we're kind of on the borderline merits here. You are giving purposes, but I think they need a little bit more detail in terms of what they're saying with the music as well. Nevertheless, this is a good, strong piece of work. This is good. You're talking about making them look more powerful. Again, high angle, making them look weak. Remember, we use words like vulnerable here, could be important. And also, why in this video does she want to be seen as weak? I mean, Lady Gaga's quite a strong, powerful female artist, so you maybe want to qualify that a bit. Canted angle, again, you've described it here. Not really sure why it's being used though, so that doesn't discuss why we use it. Again, I'll refer you back to the lesson notes that you took in the lesson here, and particularly the wheel, where it gives you literally the merit level responses here that you might just want to match up. So again, check what you're doing against that. Nevertheless, looking through here, this is a strong piece of work. Just finishing off here, again, not entirely sure. Yeah, there is that sense of reality there, so that's good as well. So currently we're looking probably at a strong merit, or sort of kind of lower to mid merit. If you're going for the distinction, which I would encourage you to aim for, you would need to assess and compare the use of this in different genres. So for example, how does hip hop use movement in a different way that rock uses? You know, which movements are more hip hop and which movements are more associated with rock or pop? Finally, you'd also need to assess and compare how you used movement in your summer video and whether that was successful or not and why. So that would be what